Right guys, today's video is going to be all about a technique around the green which is going to see you through in pretty much every situation you face. First thing to consider is choose your weapon wisely. I have 3 wedges here which I use around the green, all of different lofts. Now it depends on technique, but here is your general rule of thumb. The lower the loft, the lower the ball flight will be. So this is going to have the lowest flight and the most run, mid-flight, highest flight. That's always important to remember depending on where you want to pitch the ball. So for this shot, I've got my 58-degree wedge. And what we're going to talk about is how you can adapt your body and adapt your swing to produce different results. So if we look at the most basic setup that you can possibly have, feet square to the target with the ball position bang in the middle. Now feet with a chip shot around the green, keep them narrow. You can control your low point a lot easier that way, and plus it's not a big swing. You don't need a big wide stance. So just a slight separation in the feet is absolutely fine. Next, I'm going to have the butt end of the club pointing directly up towards my belt buckle. So as you can see here, this is a very, very neutral setup. And if I rock my shoulders back and through, I should be able to get the bottom of the club glancing along the ground. But now I'm going to adapt that technique and just have a look at the difference. I'm going to use exactly the same swing, but I'm going to alter a few things. Ball position is going to go off my back foot. Stance still in the narrow position, and the butt end of the club is still going to be pointing at my belt buckle. Now what this has done, this has lowered the effective loft of this club. So if I put exactly the same swing on the ball, it's going to come out that little bit lower, and it's going to roll on that little bit more. So exactly the same technique used, but a different setup to produce a vastly different result. So let me show you how you can take this to the extreme. Club face, I'm going to open it nice and wide. So you can see behind the ball here, it's pretty much pointing at the sky. Same stance, and I'm going to move the ball position to the front foot. I'm going to keep the butt end of the club pointing at the belt buckle. I'm going to put a little bit of weight forward. I'm going to put the same swing on the ball, but just look what happens to the ball flight. It pops straight up in the air and it lands really quickly. So my technique here, it really doesn't change. All I'm doing is I'm getting the butt end of the club pretty much pointing at the belt buckle. I adapt that position by where the ball goes or by where my weight goes. Technique wise, super simple. You see the shaft, left arm, shoulders and right arm, they form a triangle. I move that back, keep the triangle uniform. I move that through, keep the triangle uniform. And literally everything else is just adapting stance. So for simple chip shots, this is the easiest way to play a variety of different ball flights. So very quickly, let me just take you through them all. Through impact, I'm looking to use the bounce of the club. Now I've already done a video on this about how to visualize it, which you can check out here. But I want to be feeling like the club is sweeping under the ball, not taking a divot, just using that bounce. Guys, for all the information in this video, make sure that you take a screenshot now. And if you have enjoyed the video, please become a part of the Swing Quest community by hitting that subscribe button. And how about we check out more short game videos by clicking the link here.